everyone. Chill. Chill.
I'm just chilling.
Brother, just chilling.
Just chilling.
Let's just chill.
Just chillin', chillin', chillin'.
If my words could move you effective, to grant access and insight to perspective, I would give you my soul's eye to hold, if only to show you a way to get out the cold.
Yes, tis I, Just Henry, the one, the only. Ready for another fantastic evening. We're just chilling.
Just chillin'.
And we trying to make sure that everybody else is just chilling too, or at least gets a good example of it, right? This evening, we're just going to go ahead and put the elephant to rest. And my lovely guest, C. Renee, whom was supposed to actually come and hang with us for a little while. She's actually not going to be able to make it this evening. She's under the weather. And we send our love and healing energies over the airwaves and such for C. Renee. Let's see. Also, brand new news. I'm not allowed on Facebook Live, it looks like.
Is that what you think it is?
It's not saying no, but it's not saying yes.
Yeah, that would
it's
be...
not letting me go through on Facebook Live, which is fine. Which is actually interesting. That means that I've been noticed. But it's all good. Now, to all the chillers and chillettes, now that we have free reign to play all music loudly in the studio as well as wherever you may be, please follow us as we start this lovely evening, setting the vibe. You know how we do. We bring this music out first. So, matter of fact, you know what? Let's play Permission. Ironically enough.
For real, right?
We have no permission to go on Facebook Live. But we're going to play Permission by Ro James. We're going to let this vibe settle out. Hope y'all have a pleasant evening. But y'all be blessed. Stick around. We're going to have a good night.
Just chillin'.
With your permission, I just wanna spend a little time with you. With your permission, tonight I wanna be a little me on you. Oh yeah. With your permission, I wanna spend the night sipping on you. You know what I'm talking about, baby. Yeah. Now it's time for you to show me what it's hitting for. Sip a little jack, maybe blow a little draw. Love you from behind, but I hate to see you go. Come on, give me that green light. You can let your hair hang down, but only if it feels right. Give me that green light. I need you to give me that green light. With your permission, I just wanna put a little smile on you. Ooh. With your permission, there's a whole lot of motherfucking loving that's way past it. I owe you. With your permission, I'ma do all the things that I said I'm gonna do. You know what I'm talking about, baby. Yeah. Now it's time for you to show me what it's hitting for. Sip a little jack, maybe blow a little draw. Love you from behind, but I hate to see you go. Come on, give me that green light. You can let your hair hang down, but only if it feels right. Give me that green light. I need you to give me that green light. Oh, can you feel it? Can you feel it? Give it to me like you won't let a nigga forget it. I can feel it. Can you feel it? Give it to me like you won't let a nigga forget it, baby. Ain't no pressure, it's all on you. There's attention between us two. Really special, very special. You a blessing. So give me that green light, don't you say no. Baby, I can't stop, won't stop until you say so. Give me that green light, don't you say no. Baby, I can't stop, won't stop until you say so. Come on and give me that green light. Come on and give me. Come on and give me that green light. Come on, give me that green light. Ooh, you can let your hair hang down, but only if it feels right. Only if it feels right. Ooh, give me that green light. Only give me. I need you, green light, baby, to give me that green light.
Just chillin'.
Yeah. You ever take a good drink and then you're like, you know what? I need to let that modulate for a second. That was the noise you just heard. That was yeah.
Drink modulation.
That was the drink modulation noise. We'll just leave it at noise. I don't know. Growl. Yeah, man. It's a new week. This is episode 12. This is awesome. Ladies and gentlemen, we've set a new record here at Jus Chillin. We actually have gotten to our 12th episode. Can I get some fanfare over there?
Whoa! Shout out to Chris.
Shout out to the...
he's out in the California today.
Yes.
Just chillin'.
See, now, Chris is on the live feed talking about it doesn't matter what the live on Facebook does or says. All I need to do is just start singing. I'm like, I could do that, Chris. I could just, bust a little ditty for the chillers and chillettes, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm trying to be in the host position. That's why I give everybody a little taste as we come in with the intro. That's off my album called Challenge the Motive. Hey, on all what is it? Digital outlets. There it is. That's the
Yeah,
word. On all digital outlets. That is what we're doing. All right. Shout out Burley West. Thank you for tuning in. Antoine Towner, thanks for showing down. Let's see. Oh my goodness. We already got things to talk about already going on in the live feed. So he's bragging about the Cowboys going 2-0. La la la. Is that good? Is that enough? Is that enough credence to the team that is known as the Dallas Cowboys? I'm just teasing. No, shout out to them boys, doing what they got to do. You know, shout out to the Tampa Bay Bucks though, with their win on Thursday night. You get some fanfare there. Oh my goodness! Talk about an emotional roller coaster. Like seriously, the Bucks put me through so much stress, but I love it. I love it. It's just like my relationships. You know what I mean? It's like, you know, I gotta find something new, right? But man, when home team does a good deed, right? You know, when they do it right, you just stick around. Matter of fact, that's actually a premise for our esteemed guest that couldn't make it this evening. The new track by Cyrenay called Love Spell. Oh my goodness. If any and everybody would go and just pre-order that, I advise you to do it. C-Renee, R-E-N-A. No, it was at 5-Star Dive Bar.
Was it during this past weekend?
No, it was a long time ago. And she graced the stage. Well, at the time, it wasn't really a stage. We were just circling around her. That's how we get down as local artists. We will perform for whomever, wherever. I've performed in the middle of a field before with children all around, running, listening, not listening, eating, screaming at the same time. But nonetheless, she brought this song out, and Burley West said he heard her Saturday night. She graced everybody with it, but oh my goodness, the first time I ever heard her sing this song, it was like saying these things to you because these are the things that I was planning on saying to her this evening.
These things happen.
But it's okay. It's all right. She needs that, what is it, the Dayquil Theraflu combo. They got a combination cough syrup, bro.
Oh, they do?
I live by it, man. Like when life so happens to bring a little disease my way, tickles the throat. Pause. We got to make sure you got something to knock that thing out, right? Oh, yeah. Give me 3 days. I'll be back. And then 2 days if you want me to, 3 days plus another 2 days if you want me to actually sing something. I need those 2 days to let everything get back to where they're supposed to be. All the vocal cords and stuff. Coughing stinks, man. Coughing sucks, bro. Especially if you don't know how to cough. I tried to teach my mom how to cough because she does the really hard, like, painful coughs. Like she's really trying to get rid of
whatever's in there, you just want to cough it
Gotta
out.
go.
That's what I've been on this past month.
But it's so different for me. I just make mine real airy and then just stick with it and get rid of all mucus. See? Everyone that's tuning in has learned something new today. Hygiene. It's important. Nonetheless, we got a whole bunch planned for today. We're going to bring some more music in, mainly because I love music. We might get into some more music that I wanted to play later, but first things first. No, we're not going to go there. We're going to go to commemorate our 12th episode. We're going to sing a couple of forevers. Or excuse me, have Chrisette Michelle sing a couple of forevers. So we can make sure that we know, or we at least set forth the energy and the plans to stick around for a while. You know what I mean? Couple of forevers. Chrisette Michelle. Just chilling. You know what we're doing.
Just chillin'.
I see it clear, my heart is here. We got each other, let's take it from there. And if I could, I'd love you forever and a time. Oh, what we've been through, no one else knows. 'Cause all that matters is how far this goes. And it will go until it starts again. Oh, me and you, I feel like armor. Nothing can stop love from loving on us. Yeah, now I'm not asking for much, just a couple of forevers. A couple of forevers. I'm the only one, you're the only one, together till never. I'm talking about forever. Just a couple of forevers. I'm the only one, you're the only one, together till never. Ooh, it can get hard, then it gets rough. It can get crazy, but not for us. 'Cause we gotta struggle just to stay alive. Oh, and me and you, I feel like armor. Nothing can stop love from loving on us. Yeah, now I'm not asking for much, just a couple of forevers. A couple of forevers. Oh, I'm the only one, you're the only one, together till never. Oh, I'm talking about forever. Just a couple of forevers. Ooh, I'm the only one, you're the only one, together till never, never, never. Can you see it? Can you see the signs from above? It's so blinding, there's no denying you and me. Ooh, no. You know, I'm not asking you for much, a couple of forevers. Oh, I'm the only one. Together to never. Forever and ever and ever. Forever and ever and ever. Only one. Together to never.
Yes, yes, yes. We are here for a while, ladies and gentlemen. I don't plan on going anywhere. I love this. I love being able to speak to whom wants to listen without their interruption. No offense. I'm just teasing. Everyone. But we are here to continue our conversation about a little bit of football. Why? Because when I'm chilling, that's what I talk about. I talk about
Browns
football.
won.
Which was an actual great game for the Browns.
Yeah, it was.
Best catch of the day was
I was just happy to be on
Odell.
Monday Night Football.
Truth. But it was like somebody was like, it was the best of the worst, but no, don't go there because the Browns
we're not
came
the worst.
correct, bro.
We're not the worst.
I really appreciated the game the Browns displayed.
That defense.
What's your quarterback's name again?
Baker Mayfield.
Baker Mayfield.
He's got some growing to do.
I was just gonna say that. I was just gonna say those exact words. My man actually held it together for the most part to be able to keep progress, and he did a good job.
And the interception really wasn't on him.
True. This time.
Yeah. The other ones last week, psh,
those all him.
Jeez.
Those are his.
That was terrible. That was also his.
Yeah,
but this last
put
one,
those
no.
in your pocket, buddy. But it was a great game.
Yeah,
great game. Kept me entertained from the second through the fourth.
How about that one-handed catch?
That's what I'm talking about. Best catch of the day.
Yeah.
Best catch of the day. I'm talking about complete. He fabricated the catch. He made it up. He made the catch happen. Like my man barely bumped your boy off him just to be able to say, I just need a little room for the ball
just
to get
a little
through.
bit. I just want to make this highlight.
Just let the ball through, bro, because I'm going to do the rest. Catches the ball 2 feet in, first down. First and goal, wasn't it? It was like inside the 10, wasn't it?
No, that was a deep pass. That was like 30.
No, I'm talking about where he ended up. Where like he caught the ball, went out of bounds at the.
That was I think within the 5. I want to say.
So it was
somewhere
first and goal.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I got that confused with the touchdown.
It's all good, bro.
The 89-yard.
It actually kept me quite entertained.
We got our defense is incredible. They just need to. They need to tighten up.
Yes,
I love.
But this is a good game to tighten up from.
I love what our guy is doing as far as the sacks, but you gotta just lay off the quarterback if you.
The penalties were
he
hilarious.
Damn near broke that dude's leg.
But yeah, they were acting in their violent phase.
Yeah, that's true. You can't just pull up.
They could have.
He could have.
Here's the thing, right? All right. I am
drawing a blank on his name.
I'm
right
an
now.
ex-football player myself, right?
Yeah.
Long time ago. And when you're in your instinctual mode,
hit the guy.
You're basically savage. Savagery doesn't think in multiples. It's more binary. It's like yes or no, up or down, hit and don't hit. You get what I'm saying? Football practice, you got a red jersey on, no wonderful quarterback. I can't hit you. Oh, this is my opponent. I'm going to hit you. Now, if coaches, just like your children whom are acting crazy in Walmart, the parents need to go back and make sure everybody is on the same page on how we act when we go in public, when we're home. Mom and dad let you do this, but when you're in public or actually performing your job, well, college.
You got to go all the way. I get it. You got to go all the way.
Yeah. You got to.
But it's amazing. He got 5 sacks in 2 games.
Well,
he said he wanted to have 5 sacks by game 2. He did. He said he wants to be defensive player of the year. If he keeps it up,
he's on track.
Yeah, he's definitely on track. Shout out to Myles Garrett.
He's calling it out.
Monster.
He is Babe Ruthin' it right now.
Yeah. It's amazing how fast he is off the block.
Correct. Was it him a couple times that got the offsides too?
Yeah. See, that's why he needs to tighten up.
Too
but
fast.
also, it's like, hey.
But I enjoy his enthusiasm and his fire and his zeal.
Yeah.
I got to use the word zeal today.
Yes.
Yeah, buddy. So, who else was a shocker this weekend?
Atlanta.
Yeah.
Winning against Philly.
Actually winning.
Yeah.
Like the Battle of the Birds. The Birds. Yeah. I didn't catch that game.
I guess the big news is Eli being benched.
Yeah. I don't think it's news though. I don't think
it's not really.
I think it was coming.
It was.
They
just didn't expect it to come after week 2.
Well, I was expecting it after preseason. Like, if he's not playing, like, This
shout out to
isn't.
Shout out to him for making sure that
Well, of course,
the Patriots don't have 8 rings.
Yeah, thanks. Appreciate you.
You'd never hear the end of that stuff.
But nonetheless, what is it? New Orleans, Drew Brees, injured.
Yep.
Injured. Not good. Broke records last year.
I feel bad for him.
Well,
because they got robbed.
Yes. But, hold on. Robbed from what?
Going to the Super Bowl.
Okay, yeah. Okay, now I'm with you again. I'm like,
And they got robbed this week by the same against the same team.
Same Bugatti.
I mean, they reversed the call to a fumble, which is what it should be, but it took 6 points off the board.
Right.
But they lost by like 15, so it doesn't matter.
It doesn't.
In the long run.
Anyway, no worries. Hakuna Matata, right?
In Pittsburgh, Roethlisberger, he's done for 6. No, I think he's done for the season.
Yeah, out for the year. Chris even chiming in. Big Ben's out for the year.
What would you do? You think he should retire?
Roethlisberger?
Yeah.
It depends on how his body's like treating him. If his body is saying no, then yes, I say retire. Because your body's recuperation is going to tell you exactly how effective you are going to be and how comfortable you're going to be doing it. And if you're not comfortable playing football, guess what's going to happen? You're going to get hurt again.
Yep.
And again.
Trying to protect yourself.
What? Pulling back? Nah. It's in time to pull back. You gotta hit stick every every down. Like seriously. And shout out to D. Hello on the live. What else you got? Let's see.
Oh wait, should we?
We got Packers beat the Vikings 21-16. Right? Yep, these are right. Bills 28, Giants 14. Seahawks beat them 28-16. Ravens over the Cardinals. That's Ravens 23, Cardinals 17. 49ers busting down on the Bengals, right? 49ers 41, Bengals 17. Colts 19, Titans 17. We got Lions 13, Chargers 10, Cowboys 31, Washington 21. Yeah. Texans coming through with the 13-12 win over the Jaguars. Gotta love that. Did not mind that. Shout out to Jaleel Adai, Riverview alumni, right here in Tampa Bay, playing for the Texans now. We got 28-10 Chiefs win over the Raiders. Sad to say. I hope the drama isn't spilling over for them. But anyway, 16-14 Bears over the Broncos. The Bears. That's all I got.
The Bears.
We got Rams 27, Saints 9. Yeah,
they lost by even.
Yeah, they did. They did. They didn't have too much luck over there. And then we got. Oh yeah. Well, of course, the Browns over the Jets.
Oh.
And weather. We could talk about the weather. What's your boy's name? Humberto.
I like how they had that little pocket there with Spanish names.
Yes,
because normally you don't really.
You gotta
get too many
switch it up every
names.
once in a while. It can't be like Susie.
There was like 3 of them, 4 of them in a row.
And Barry.
I think after Aaron, there was like the guy. Which one was F?
F is
I just had it pulled up.
I don't know.
There was like a pocket of like 4 in a row.
Well, I'm glad it happened.
I feel like we made it as a
Humberto
culture.
spares the Bahamas So they actually have time and availability to be able, of weather, of course, to be able to receive goods and repairing supplies, tools, everything. We actually are still looking out for anyone that has donations. I have a place to bring everything. If you still want to donate to the Bahamas, I have a connection through my family and friends and so forth that we are able to get it to those that need it rather quickly as well. I think we have a shipment going out either this week or next. I'm not sure. But if you have any questions, please email me, serious inquiries only, at justchillinradio@gmail.com. That's JUSCHILLIN radio, RADIO, at gmail.com. Again, JUSCHILLIN radio at gmail.com. We are trying to just, get something together so we could put it out for the people of the Bahamas so everybody can get back to living life, because that's what communities do. We look out for each other. Now, with that weather report, we're going to go ahead and listen to some music, man, because I'm going to pour myself another drink.
I finally got the names of the hurricanes.
Oh, dear.
So
before the news report ends,
yeah,
please.
We had Fernand, which
Fernand.
I think
is it Ferdinand or
no,
just Ferdinand?
Fernand.
Fernand.
I'll
Got
say
it.
Fernand.
Fernand.
Then you had Gabriel.
Gabriel.
Could be Gabriel.
It could be Gabriel. Hold on, is it one L or two L's and an E?
Two L. Two L's and an E.
So it's Gabriel. That's a female. I know
and
that.
They had Imelda. IMELDA. That's
Imelda. I've met an Imelda before.
Then Jerry.
Well,
actually, after Gabriel, you got Humberto. And Imelda.
I love it. And you know what's funny? When I'm on the phone at work, I can't tell you guys who I work for right now.
Yeah.
In person, I'll tell you, but otherwise I can't. People call in and they'll say their name because I have to say, can I have your name, please? First and last, and they'll say it, and then my computer loads up and I get to see it, and I say their name correctly every time. Right? It could be Russian, it could be Asian, it doesn't matter. Chinese, doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. African, all of it. I got it.
Is that what you pride yourself on right there?
I love it.
Yeah.
Instantaneous.
Like they're a challenge.
Dude, it's an instantaneous moment of rapport. I promise you. Every time. You tell a man, a grown man.
If you say their name wrong, you say it right, then of course, especially if it's...
Say it wrong, and what happens?
Yeah. They're going to be like, no, it's...
And they're giving you hell the whole
now they're
call.
upset.
The whole time.
Yeah. If you come out the gates correct, especially if they got an exotic name.
Exactly. And then the first thing that they say, before even telling me their problems, they have redirected, I'll say, their attention to the fact that this guy...
He said it right.
You are the first person...
They've been saying my name wrong since second grade.
In my entire life that has said my name correctly. I'm like, yes, I did. And they're like, where are you from? I'm like, well, I'm from St. Thomas, Virgin Islands, Well, how do you... I was like, well, I live in Florida, so... Like, every time I tell them I'm from Florida, I live in Florida.
They're like, I get it.
Oh, okay.
Makes all the sense in the world.
Exactly. This melting pot of a city and state that we live in, right? I love it, though. I love it. So let's, now that we've
I got the song from last week that I didn't have.
Gentleman, right?
Yes.
Let's play it.
Bet.
Let's play, what was the artist's name?
I want to say Gallant.
Gallant. Yes. Gentleman by Gallant. Ladies and gentlemen, on the live. Matter of fact, we just chilling.
Just chillin'.
it's winter somewhere, but it's springtime right here. You need me to water the grass before it all disappears. Said you're sick of that high school shit. You need a college degree. So you took all your frustration to me. Tell me, have you ever had a gentleman? If nothing, girl, you deserve a gentleman. Ain't you ever dated like a gentleman? Not before I enter like a gentleman. Tell me, have you ever had a gentleman? If nothing, girl, you deserve a gentleman. Ain't you ever dated like a gentleman? Not before I enter like a gentleman. Oh, said fuck it with that sort of slow. Nah, we don't want that. Throw yourself on like it's meant to be. Leave you with a fifth of your sanity. Tell me, have you ever had a gentleman? If nothing, girl, you deserve a gentleman. Ain't you ever dated like a gentleman? Not before I enter like a gentleman. Tell me, have you ever had a gentleman? If nothing, girl, you deserve a gentleman. Ain't you ever dated like a gentleman? Not before I enter like a gentleman. Oh, what you want, don't be scared. Girl, you know I've been here before you. Can't ignore all the signs that you feel when you're touching and kissing my neck. Girl, you know what you want, and I'm here to give it to you. Take what you want, don't be scared. Girl, you know I've been here before you. Can't ignore all the signs that you feel when you're touching and kissing my neck. Girl, you know what you want, and I'm here to give it. Tell me, have you ever had a gentleman? If nothing, girl, you deserve a gentleman. Ain't you ever dated like a gentleman? Not before I enter like a gentleman. Tell me, have you ever had a gentleman? If nothing, girl, you deserve a gentleman. Ain't you ever dated like a gentleman? Not before I enter, baby.
I liked you better on the first date. I should've said what's wrong in the first place. I don't, cause you always taking it the wrong way. You won't listen, you're too busy playing 2K. I always been down, but you still sleep. And even though I said it now, you should've been peeped. I feel it in my soul, yeah, so deep. So deep, you should know that about me, yeah. I just turned down your avenue. I say I got an attitude, oh. Yeah, but that's you, you was acting rude. I had to ask you if you had a few, cause you always say I got an attitude, oh. Why you talking to me like you be like? Why you always wanna be right? Oh, I just need the time that you can't find. I just need to know that it's still mine. And the way that you can't say my name don't seem right. But I know when to go and to stop at the green light. Oh, I just turned down your avenue. I had to, but I'm mad at you, yeah. You always say I got an attitude, oh. Yeah, but that's you, you was acting rude. I had to ask you if you had a few, cause you always say I got an attitude, oh. So I'm the one that's out of place. I'm the one that's in the way. I don't communicate. I'm so spoiled. So I'm the one that need a break. Like you ain't stay in my place, but you the one who came home late. And I ain't loyal, but that's you, yeah, that's you. That's you, yeah, that's you. Just turn down your avenue. Yeah, you always say I got an attitude. I just turned down your avenue. I had to, but I'm mad at you. You always say I got an attitude, oh. But that's you, you was acting rude. I had to ask you if you had a few, cause you always say I got an attitude, oh. Attitude, oh. That's you, you was acting rude. Always say I got an attitude. Yeah. Just
Just chillin'.
Yes. That was Avenue by her. She is fantastic. She really is. She really is. So, now, here comes the news.
Oh wait, that didn't have the.
It didn't have the other effect, man. Yes.
Oh wait, I can't.
There it is. You want to do it again?
So yeah, let me
do it again.
Get it. I can't believe that. Where is it?
Should we do it from the very beginning?
Yeah, we're gonna do that from the beginning.
All right, I'm gonna bring it in. I'm bringing it.
Let me get it.
One more time, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go.
Not yet.
No, you're safe. It's okay. It's okay. I'll wait for your signal, man. You gave the signal last time. I'm waiting on the signal now. It's quite all right.
It's gotta be this one.
Oh yeah. All right. You ready?
No, wait.
No, not the combo.
It's gotta be
It's not the combo.
This one.
Come on, coach.
No. Where is it?
It's a
No, it's not all right. I worked my butt off to make that happen.
Yep, a whole 7 minutes. No, I'm playing. You did.
Okay, wait.
It was 17.
That's not it, because that's the whole thing. That's just the sound. Where did I put it somewhere else?
This is not.
Oh, you know what
awkward
it
at
is? There it is. There it is.
You sure?
I put it in a
this is
different
the
folder.
news.
Let's try this one more time.
No, it's-
Okay, ready?
Wait,
In
wait.
3.
Wait. You're hilarious, bro. Oh my gosh.
This is the news on Just Chillin'.
Just Chilling Radio News. First things first. Let me put this phone down.
Let me turn this up so everybody
Oh, you can turn all that
Because
up.
they didn't hear any of it.
No.
Should we do it again?
Let's do it again.
All right,
Let's
here
do
we
it
go.
one more time. Hold on.
Okay.
Oh, hey, Barbara. You know I had to do that.
Okay.
This is the news
Vermouths on Jus Chillin.
This is great. We're going to start off slow. Then we're going to pick up the pace. I hope you all...
Shout out to Tequila Exotico. Exotico.
Yeah, it's actually good.
Yeah,
very
this
good.
is really good.
I know. We're going to start off pretty slow. Then we're going to pick up the pace. Vanishing artworks. A proper concern for those St. Peachins. How do you say it? Who is it from St. Petersburg?
I kind of think it's like what you like a St. Petion.
I said, I don't know what I said.
That's what it sounded like.
I just made it up.
And it sounds like that would be what it would be called. So I'm going to go with what you think it is.
What did I say again?
St. Petions. But
St.
since it's
Petions.
the full name, St. Petersburgans. St. Petersburgers? No? Fuck.
No,
St. Petersburgans.
St. Petersburgans.
Is that what it is?
St. Petersburgans. That's hilarious.
Kind of like
what's
St.
happening?
Petersburgers, though.
St. Petersburgers.
That sounds delicious.
I really like that, though. I really want to find if somebody out in St. Petersburg has a burger spot with a St. Petersburger.
That's what they need to do.
I don't
If
think-
not, they're slipping up.
Because if we're that creative,
On the spot, nonetheless.
like that, I think they could do it too. So back to the headline: Vanishing artworks. Concerns for St. Petersburg as St. Petersburg is losing its murals to development.
Oh, I thought they meant
Yeah.
somebody went in there and stole artwork from a...
Nah, it's nothing that. It wasn't a heist.
Not that elaborate.
It wasn't an elaborate heist.
They're just
no.
like, oh, we're just going to buy this building and we're going to paint over all your...
We're going to buy the lot. We're going to buy the lot because, there's like sometimes open lots next to each
Yeah.
other, right? And because someone chose to use this one side of the building to make their mural.
Can they do that?
And now that I own everything up into the wall that you have painted, I am going to
okay,
build
so it's not on the
this
building.
wall. Like they have a picture of the Chase Bank
Okay.
that just posted up
Because I would be pissed
Right next
if
to,
I had a mural on a building and
Central Ave.
the person painted over it
Yep.
in the lot next door. That
So-
doesn't make any sense. It's not...
It's not nice, but at the same token, it's old business. You know what I mean? Because technically,
So was it on a wall separating the two lots?
if there was a parking space, parking lot-ish looking between two buildings, then yes, they bought that lot.
Okay. And it was on the parking lot building, not on the bank.
It was on the... Right. It was on the building that was already adjacent to the parking lot.
Oh, okay.
And so...
Well, I mean, hey, that's their property. They could do what
We've
they want,
got-
unfortunately.
But see, is the thing. Like, I enjoy the murals in St.
Yeah.
Pete, yo. Like, if you go to St. Petersburg during the day, it's... Like, before I went in the Navy, St. Pete and St. Pete now, two different St. Pete's. Especially downtown. Like, it's crazy nice.
Yeah, we've had a couple of mayors like in St. Pete and Tampa that are all about the arts. So that's,
And I
that's
enjoy
cool.
it. And they allow it.
Yeah.
And they're all for it. There's some beautiful murals over there, man. I've actually like taken trips to like, how some people go to the beach.
Yeah.
I took a trip to look at murals. It was pretty nice by
Actually,
myself.
Speaking of art, I
One call.
I saw the story earlier
One
this
drink.
week. Not sure if it's on the trolleys or something similar, but they're looking for artists to paint murals on the trolleys now.
That's dope because
Yeah.
they understand. First off, it's beautiful.
Yeah, it is.
Second off, they have a following.
I got to check that out. Shout out to Wally Clark who posted it. I got to find out if it was actually
Wally!
trains or
Love
the
Wally.
trolleys. Because
Good
if
guy.
it's the trolleys, that would be really dope. Because
Shout
people
out-
come from out of the state
Tequila Exotico.
to look at the trolleys. There's like, just like
Exactly.
you said, the
That's what
trolleys
I'm
have a
saying.
following.
It's going to have a following, just like people that come for the specific food truck.
Yeah.
or they come for the specific art exhibit that only Tampa has. Ooh. So, nonetheless, I thought that one was.
Have you been to the Dolly?
Of course, I've been to the Dolly.
I've never been.
I took my children to the Dolly Museum.
Never been there.
And they actually had the surrealism. They went through the surrealism exhibit.
Is that something that's there permanently, or is that?
I thought that was only there. That the surrealism exhibit was there for a moment. I don't know about the rest of it though.
Yeah.
But the whole surrealism exhibit was dope. It was very, very nice. Like a lot of the pieces of art that I didn't attest to a certain artist or not or anybody, like how regular you see them. Like the surrealist painting, I think it's called Clocks or something like that.
Oh yeah, with the melted clocks,
melted looking clock. That was a part of the exhibit, and
it's
it
one
was
of my favorites.
Awesome. So, best part was how my children completely enthralled by the artwork. Like, it's just, I don't know if they come because they come from me, and like I always comment on art, on beautiful things. Like I just, man, that looks nice. I like the way this does, and I'll describe it to them, you know. And then they're like, "Oh, that's what Daddy was talking about." Like a car, there was like a Lamborghini on the road the other day, and it was like black and white. From afar, it looked like a cow painting, a cow pattern. But as it comes closer, it was little swirls, like little what's the come on, Henry.
Spiral?
Where in the water though. Like where it goes down in the water, like
whirlpool.
Whirlpools. Thank you. It was nothing but whirlpools, and that it was so weird to look at, but it was like satisfying to look at the same time. Like you ever
Must be nice, Dan.
You ever watch? I'm a YouTuber. I'm telling you guys. You ever watch people cut? What's the sand, the stagnant sand or the kinetic sand?
Oh,
you ever
yeah.
seen people like they just do weird things with kinetic sand, or they'll have.
Isn't that the sand that's like hard, but do you put it underwater, it's still dry?
Yes, but at the same time, like it's like you can form it into something,
yeah.
it'll stay, but then you can just mess with it and then you'll move it.
Yeah,
it's weird. Like it's like you want it to stay, it'll stay. If you want it to move, it'll move. It's like I don't know. Is it matching my energy that I'm putting out through my fingertips? Maybe.
I've always wanted that stuff.
I did
I think
too.
it was like called Zand with a Z.
They do have sand. That is kinetic sand.
Huh.
Look at you.
They always had way better toys than we did growing up.
Well, they do have a lot. Well, see, here's the thing. The
We had
lure
Play-Doh.
of toys, the lure of toys is different now, though.
Yeah.
Like, if you look at my children, adore slime all day, every day,
Yeah, we
any
had
day.
slime too.
My daughter loves slime with the glitters in it. Guess what you have around the house now? Glitter
Ooh, everywhere.
But I love my daughter.
Yeah.
But oh my goodness,
Yeah,
I
that
do not
slime
like
picks
the
up
slime.
dirt really quick too.
What's that?
So that slime picks up dirt real quick too.
Bro, so in the kitchen, right? So I guess, I don't know what residue is left there now from the play area that my children developed. Slippery.
Oh.
Don't wear socks. Don't have callus on your feet. It's a wrap. You're eating eating tile. It's over. But nonetheless, I don't know. And the things you do and go through for your children, man.
Someday.
Hey, man. If it's in the stars.
Yes.
I had 2 big stars, boy. Planted on my forehead. Like, yo, buddy. Oh, we're here now.
Oh, I saw Gino Lexus. He brought his daughter by today.
Yeah? How's she doing?
She's actually moving around now. Because
Yeah?
every time I've seen her, she was just kind of just like
Laid up.
laid up in the little car seat, not moving at all. Now she's got
yeah.
the head up. And
I need to be
grabbing
moving now.
things.
Yes.
Like, yeah, dude.
That's a beautiful
Pretty
thing.
cool, man.
That's a beautiful thing. Oh,
Shout out
man.
to Marley.
Shout out to Marley. Shout out to Gino Lexus. Cheers to you, bro. Matter of fact, here's to you, bro.
Yes. Yeah, we did an episode today. It was great.
Woo. That is good.
Good stuff.
It is doing what it's supposed to do. So, on to more news. So,
I love that.
as we take a step in the right direction, we will continue cemetery's fate unclear. Now, I'm going to tell you why this is so important, right? Since 1919, about 6,000 people have been laid to rest at an African-American graveyard in Tampa, but now no one wants to maintain it, says the headline in Tampa Bay Times. Let's see. There's an actual cemetery out here in Tampa. Let me find the location. There it is. Memorial Park Cemetery. It is the 20-acre cemetery at 2225 East Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard.
Is that really big one?
Yes. So this is the final resting place of the 6,000 people, home to a memorial erected to honor black soldiers killed during World War I. The job, got away from a person named John Robinson, who did the maintenance work. And paper records were kept throughout the years. Didn't indicate how many plots actually are still available there. There isn't even an inventory of the burials. Let's see. And he died July 15th.
So wait a second. Does the government pay for that?
I love bringing things up to my people. There's always the issues that come within the headline, right? The whole thing that comes to me and strikes me as odd, right, is how no one's up in arms to represent them. First off, especially in the light of, one, you have a memorial that is old and an antique or something of value to the city. Also, you have people that gave their lives for what we're living, the liberty that we're living in, and it's not an outrage. And I don't want to say it requires outrage in this day of outrage, where everybody's looking for something to be like up in arms about.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, there's a lot of energy and time and resources and money spent on a lot of things that are more like spinning wheels as opposed to actual progressive movements, that you can actually take some and say, you know what, let's look out for this area. Let's look out for this memorial. Let's look out for this, because it should be labeled as a what is it? Is a landmark, or what is it called?
Like a historic landmark?
Right. Thank you.
Yeah.
Exactly. So that therefore it's protected. Therefore it's actually run by the government as well.
So so cemeteries are privately owned?
That's my second question. I love talking to you, bro. I wanted to know, how are cemeteries run? How is that whole thing going? Because it seems similar to like what's your boy name? Like jail. Like,
yeah,
people
you would think.
And I'm trying to figure it out because I don't understand why this is an issue when you have 6,000 people laid to rest, over 6,000. First off, who cares how many lots are open or not? Here's what I'm going to say to that. They have new radar. It's actually called LIDAR. LIDAR. Because what it is they put lasers. They have lasers, special kind of lasers that can go down that do not harm the environment. Because they're using this LIDAR in the Amazon, because there's millions and millions of acres that still has yet to be explored by modern man. So therefore, there's no excuse to me for any level of this to reach where it has. I understand the caretaker is passed.
Maybe it's privately
sorry
owned.
for his family. Sorry for their loss. But what I'm saying is there has to be something that can be done.
Yeah, because that doesn't make any sense. Even if I don't understand it. like, are some cemeteries maintained by the government?
By the government, and I
you would
understand
think that would
the
need to
military
be-
ones are. I
you would-
know that for a fact.
Yeah, you
like
would
Virginia-
need to, that. You would think that would need to
Arlington.
be maintained because for record keeping alone.
Exactly, especially for people that are questionable of like who died and where and so forth. But they actually have the whole cemetery where they just got the cemetery with
That's
the
funny, 'cause
unknown
those are things that we never
unknown
think of.
soldiers. Huh?
That's stuff that we never think of.
This is true. This is true because it's not.
You just
It's not
assume that
common. It's not. It's actually taboo. People don't really talk about death and the obituaries, people's life insurance policies, people's wills. They don't talk about things like that because of the connotation or the feelings that come with it. Because sometimes you get somber, you get melancholy, you get down. But at the same token, you kind of need to grab reality by the horns and say, you know what, I need to deal with this. I need to establish some understanding of what it is, so that and then also what our goals are, so that we can know that, okay, this is our plan. This happens, God forbid, we have a plan. I'm all for it, which is another reason why I believe that we as a people, period, humanity, needs to learn to be able to speak to others as well as listen to others, so that we don't have this issue. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
And not actually get crazy about somebody else saying something different than you. You know what I mean? Or something that you haven't practiced coping with, which is a problem because we don't teach coping mechanisms or coping habits to our children. I know I do. I don't tell them they're wrong for how they feel, but I'm telling them that you're wrong for what you do out of your emotions right now. I do want you to understand that these emotions are what you're putting in your head as your emotion. But I do want you to be able to take that emotion and put that as energy behind your thinking. Now think about what's going on. Think about what caused it. Think about how you got here. Now that you understand where you are, you know where you can go. Make a move. You know what I mean? You either need to get away from this problem or you have a way to deal with it. I'm just saying. But anyway.
The whole thing is interesting because
Yeah.
I always thought they were government ran.
I thought every single one was run by the government, bro. I thought everyone was done by the local, at least a government, like
at least the local
your
government.
governor, your whatever. I don't
least the
care.
city.
Your mayor, your city mayor, somebody that has to be able to. I just thought that's what it was. But
then again,
didn't
it
make
probably
sense.
depends on the demographic that is.
But
buried.
see, and then also funeral homes are not run by the government.
Yeah, no, those
that.
are all
those
privately
are
owned.
businesses. People own those.
Yeah,
So I wouldn't. I
Probably all
guess I don't
depends
know.
on the land. Whoever
Right.
owns
I
the
guess
land.
I don't know why I didn't put two and two together to say that maybe those cemeteries are individually or privately owned as well, and maintained and managed. But then my question is,
Where's
how
the
do you
people
make
that own
how
it?
do you make money? Like I don't even know how
Well,
a
they
cemetery
probably-
makes money.
I'm sure
is it like
they
a
make
one
money.
time? Is it a one time thing, or is you get rent? You got to pay rent.
I don't know. I think it's just like a. I guess it's like you pay for the. Well, obviously you pay for the plot.
But is it a one time and done, or is it like you paying like?
Well, it's
like
probably like a big amount, and they could either pay it up front or they could chip away every month.
See?
I don't know.
And
It's
then
interesting.
that would pose a problem for me as an actual cemetery owner, because then I'm only making that much money from you. But then what if your body here for 30 some odd years, and I need the plot so I can make more money?
Interesting.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I'm not saying
No,
that we should
we'll
dig
see.
up
Hopefully
people's
something
bodies or
happens,
anything.
'cause that would
That's
be-
morbid. So sorry, I don't want anybody to think that I was leading in that direction.
No.
All right, there we go.
Well,
That's it.
hopefully something happens because that's a huge deal.
It's tremendously huge. And then guess what? It's smack dab in the middle of Tampa, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
I remember
and
going
here's-
by there every day.
And
on
here's
the way
my
to work.
next thing, right? Dude,
It's only
every
2
day,
lanes.
every day I drive by this thing, right? I am not a politically driven type of person because I don't want to just spit out outrage. But if I have to drive and see that huge Confederate flag every day, or any variation of that Confederate flag, because I found out that is actually marking a site of a Confederate Army gravesite. It's a cemetery there. Now that I understand that there's honor and a tradition behind it, I get you.
So it's got to be.
And if you can put that amount of land on a level of being able to say, this is protected, we could do what we want here. Oh, we got liberty here. We ain't going nowhere. If they could say it like that with the Confederate Army sitting there in there, why can't we have American soldiers that are in this cemetery honored as well?
Yeah.
To be able to say, guess what? They can stay. They're gonna be all right. Families don't have to worry. I would be signing if I was even close to having kin in this cemetery. I'd be going crazy. We getting petitions. We sitting in front of the courthouse or whatever, wherever they hold their meetings, man. And matter of fact, that's another thing I need to learn here in Tampa. Where the movers and shakers are, brother. I got to learn. But nonetheless.
So that makes me wonder if it's privately owned and the guy decides to sell. Is he selling the cemetery? Is he selling the land? And can the land be developed? Which would be messed up.
Exactly.
Because it already happened.
That it has.
Like not even 2 weeks ago, the news broke about Robles.
I didn't know about this one. I've heard it before, but what happened?
Over at Robles Park, there's like 60-something graves under all the housing developments.
Oh, wow. I did hear about that.
Yeah, because now they're getting people to move out.
Oh, snap.
So then that makes me wonder,
who owned it?
Are they really there? And they're just trying to get people to move out so they can redevelop and gentrify that area.
Stop it. Bloody hell.
But they did use the same laser technology to see the graves that were under there.
They can do, and that's another thing, because there's a lot of remedies to a lot of the hoopla and things people say and are outraged over. But you ever sat back and say, you know what? If they really solved these problems, they'd have nothing to talk about.
Exactly.
They'd have nothing to make money off of. There's no one to take advantage of. And that's a problem for me. But it's all good. It's all good. Uh-oh. You good? That's exotico?
That was that exotic face.
Exotico face?
The exotico face.
Exotico face. So, let's continue. Hold on. Let me see where we are. 9, 10. Oh, almost. Hold on.
Oh.
Almost messed up, boy. I had 5%
Whoa,
on the
I'm
live.
surprised that thing was still going.
5% left.
Congratulations.
It was
I know make it past 20%.
That was a close one, my friend. All right. On goes the news. So, now this one, my good sir, I had fun researching. I had a tremendous time researching this. And all of that I'm going to tell you right now is going to lead to the video that I saw that led to my whole enjoyable journey. All right. So, do you know who Corey Lewandowski is?
Yeah.
So, Mr. Lewandowski is an American commentator, political operative, and lobbyist. He was a political commentator for One America News Network, Fox News, and CNN. Very, very biased channels. But anyway, also possibly running for the U.S. Senate from the actual state of New Hampshire. His relevance today is that he was actually the campaign manager for Donald Trump's 2016 campaign for president of the United States of America. Whose birthday actually is today, September 18th. He's 46 years old today.
Oh.
Shout out, Corey Lewandowski. Also, shout out to my son, Jace. He is also 6 years old today, the 18th.
Whoa.
Holla at the boy, you know what I mean? The young man there. Anyway. So Lewandowski was questioned during an impeachment probe yesterday before a U.S. congressional panel before the House Judiciary Committee. committee. See, I was doing good.
It's the exotico.
The exotico, yes. I was trying to say like humidity at the same time. I don't know why. Nonetheless, the House Judiciary Committee. He had plenty of time with each representative, but he had a few tiffs, if you will, with select several. Committee Chairman Gerald Nadler, Democrat, and Representative Sheila Jackson Lee, also a Democrat, both commented and tried to direct Lewandowski's avoidance game. Both got hot under the collar.
Yeah.
As I would imagine the other Democrats were as well. Nothing new was learned.
No, it was the worst. I watched
5 hours, bro.
it. Yeah, I watched about an hour.
Oh, my God.
And I was like, nah.
I could only take the highlights. I saw the highlights. Hilarious.
Yeah, no, it was terrible. He was just up there burning time.
Bro. Because
you have a 5-minute limit. You got a 5-minute limit to ask him questions.
Everything he was doing was like complete avoidance. Like, up, juke move. Up, gotcha.
Like, okay, can you? They said one of the examples was he said basically his whole go-to line was, I can only talk about what's in the Mueller report. I've been advised by the president to only talk about what's in the Mueller report. That's all I can talk about is what's in the Mueller report.
What's in the Mueller
So
report.
when they give him the report,
yes,
he's like, well, what page is it on? So
Yes.
they put the page on the screen and say, can you read the first 2 lines? He's like, can you read the first 2 lines for me?
Paragraph. You want to do it?
I'm like, bro, are you serious? Like, but the whole
Bro.
time he's killing time. I can't read that.
No, it was.
That was annoying.
He was all right.
I hate
So
the government.
Gerald, the part that I saw was Gerald Nadler was trying to inquire at that point, if he was in, like this was after the campaign, if he was in the Oval Office talking to Trump, and basically Trump asked you to do something, or basically
Trump wanted him to deliver a message to
allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly. He wanted him to deliver a message.
Right.
On paper. So he asked him to do, and the whole thing was he didn't deliver the message because he kind of chickened out.
Mm-hmm.
Because he knew it was illegal to be doing that.
Look at his lips, man. He doesn't have any. Of course,
man.
he's
The
gonna
whole
chicken
thing was
out.
just dumb.
I'm just teasing. But let's continue.
But let me get to this because it was funny to watch. So they asked him, "Did you do this?" And he's like, "I'm not going to answer that because it's not a Mueller report." Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
And then they got to a point where they were just like, his lawyer that was there was just like, "You got past 5 minutes." He's like, "No, we didn't go past 5 minutes because this guy's been wasting time the whole time.
Right.
Say he can't read nothing." So they put an objection in, and then everybody in the house was just like, they basically said, "Do you want to keep going, or did he go past his time?" Everybody was just like, "No, we're gonna stay here." So then they said, "Okay, who's against?" And there was a couple who said, "Yeah, we're against." So then everybody heard that they were for it. So then since there was 2 people against, then his lawyer was like, "Oh, we need to count." So now they needed to count every single person, what their vote was in there.
No, I saw that.
It was
I saw that.
Annoying.
Bro, if I liked what he was about, I'd be
yeah, he's
through
right
the roof. I'd be screaming and cheering him on, bro.
That's what they were doing.
But boy, oh boy,
it was embarrassing to watch.
Like, dude, like, and here's the next piece, right? So, let me make sure. Yeah, so we're gonna continue. What's her name? Representative Sheila Jackson Lee, right? So she is like, as far as politicians go, she is the everyday. No, I'm gonna say the Sunday morning auntie that pinches you to get you back in line
at church.
Yeah. This is Representative Sheila
I
Jackson
saw her
Lee.
too.
She is. I like her style. She old school.
Yeah, she don't play games.
She old school. There's no games played at all, my good sir. And she actually came and was very livid. She was openly angry at how he was playing, and she was saying it the most direct of all the representatives. All the other representatives took time and kind of pit pat, I forgot the other gentleman's name. Oh man. The other gentleman's name, he was going back and forth with him. He was like, "So you chickened out. Like, so we were asking you a question. Did you have trouble saying the answer? He was like, no, I had no problems at all. He was like, but you didn't answer though. You didn't say anything. You didn't really say anything. He was like, well, I, said nothing. And then next thing you know, he goes, oh, so you chickened out, right? He was like, oh, I went on vacation.
Yeah, he said he went on vacation with his kids.
I went on vacation.
I went to the beach with my daughters because that's more important.
I'm like, so that's how you can answer
Yeah.
the House Judiciary Committee?
Because they basically asked him.
I did it again.
They basically asked him if he delivered the message directly to Trump.
Thank
you.
He
didn't.
He also if he documents,
yeah.
if he documents everything as well, like he says, they go, so do you document everything and take these words from him and directives from him and you put those in your safe? And he was, it took 6 minutes for him to say, yeah, it's in my safe with my other guns. I got a lot of guns. What?
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, who cares about the guns in the safe? Like,
no, but
he's playing.
The sad part about
and I'm gonna tell you more. I got more for you too.
The sad part about the whole thing is you got the Democrats trying to get answers, and then you got the Republicans who are just towing the line. So they're all just like asking him absolutely nothing to do with
at all.
They were just like saying, "So this whole time, this witch hunt is going on with the president, and they're illegally trying to subpoena you. I see that. I'm so glad that you decided to come in anyway." And they're asking him all these questions that have
it's not even questions. They're just statements.
They're just buttering him up, and then they would ask him questions that have absolutely nothing to do with the report.
Right.
He had no problems answering
at all.
But as soon as these guys asked the questions that was relevant,
it's a problem.
I'm sorry, it's not in a report. I can't speak on that.
It's a problem.
And even one of the people pointed it out to him. They're like, "Oh, so you can answer the questions that are not anything to do with the report when they ask you, but when we ask you,
it's a tremendous problem. It's an issue.
Yeah,
and that's actually like indicative of a lot of things going on in America, bro.
Yeah, it really is.
Like, there's a lot of people that got this level of privilege and an obligatory, like, you're obligated to go by my rules now.
Yeah.
What are you? Who are you? Especially in an arena where they have rules, and then on top of that, matter of fact, let me read on for you, brother. I got something for you because I was about to get in my outrage mode. I'm trying not to outrage. Okay, I'm trying not to get outraged. Lewandowski later goes on Fox News. Why did I mention Fox News earlier? Because he goes back home where he's comfortable.
Yeah, he's comfy now.
He says he reiterated everything the American people already knew. There was no collusion, no obstruction. The Mueller report was evident. There was nothing going on. So here's my take on that, right? Let's unpack this. I'm just playing. Let me stop. That's a political debate term. I've been watching a lot of debates lately. My thing is well, why would the committee actually trying to impeach the president use such a report that would prove his innocence rather than incriminate him? Plus, he's exclusively doing this interview with Fox, which is Republican.
Yep.
We know this. Just saying. But if you'd have listened to the young lady that was, I don't even know the news anchor's name, blonde lady.
They're all blonde at Fox News.
It's hilarious. But the fact that she was, you ever heard somebody saying leading the witness, like with the statements to be before the question? It was like she was leading the conversation with her questions.
And that's what they were doing
and I'm like,
the actual hearing.
This is so much propaganda. This is like we're directing everybody's energies and juices towards this. Like, let's be outrageous about this, right? And I'm like, yo, this is so terrible.
Yeah.
You're redirecting what's going on. And then she was even trying to say within what they're doing to say that, what do you feel is going to happen to the campaign after all of this inquiry for the impeachment process? What do you think this is going to do for Donald Trump's campaign? What do you think it's going to do for the Democratic campaign? And he goes in. But anyway, he also says rules of the House was changed for him so that not only members of the House can question him, but that also consultants to the committee could question him as well. He said, very, very unfair process. Now, I think it's Representative Spire, Democrat, says that says that he should be slapped, quote unquote, slapped with an inherent contempt order to be called in front of the House of Representatives and fined. He says, I don't even think you can do that. And that was actually what he said on Fox News about it.
Yeah, that whole thing was crazy.
I think that moments like this really give us a clue into how human the human beings are in the political world. This gives a lot of people insight in, the guy that's either in a big truck like a F-250 or a what is it, Chevy 2500, you know what I mean? And they just cut you off, or you do a legal turn into their lane, blinker, everything, space, everything. They were just trying to speed up so that you wouldn't be able to get there, but you legally got there before them, and now they turn their brights on.
Yeah, now they're upset. That's
my Lewandowski impression.
No, the whole thing is just.
It's just that I don't agree with a lot of people in how they are very not braggadocious. What's the word? Like they're pig-headed, bullheaded. What is it? Where they stick out their chest. They're like, yes, I'm. Pontious. What's another word? Pompous. That's the word. Ladies and gentlemen, forgive me on how long that took, but we got it. Pompous. I'm just saying, I don't know him from a can of paint, bro. I just researched him yesterday and today. But from what I see and what I hear, especially when I listen to you in an interview, I've heard that tone in your voice. I've seen the twitch in your lip. I've seen the tilt in your eye. I've seen the smirk in your cheeks. The same things from a lot of people in my past. While I was in the Navy, dudes, I had to put them in their place because you aren't gonna play those games with me. I'm a real dude. I'm a real person. You're not gonna politically stomp mud holes around me. No. You're not gonna do that. We're gonna speak correctly to each other as adults because this is how it should be. But anyway, where are we?
Yeah, the whole thing is crazy because it's all based off of, I can't speak on anything that's in the report.
And it's amazing.
And the whole report is based off of people not talking about. The only reason they didn't find this guy guilty of collusion is because everybody that they interviewed didn't say anything. So the report had no information because nobody said anything. So it's just like.
And then on top of that, Republicans, including Mr. Lewandowski, are like, yeah, we let the probe go. It was like we didn't even give it any no obstruction or nothing. We didn't stop it. We gave them free reign to ask all their questions and
the whole time you didn't answer the question.
You ain't answering the doggone question.
Exactly.
You're doing the same thing. You're Lewandowski and everybody, dog.
Yeah.
You Lewandowski to everybody. So
and then that goes in the report, and that makes it legit because
it can't make it legit.
He didn't find anything wrong against me. Yeah, because nobody said anything.
It can't be legit now because you don't have anything in there.
But that's some gangster. That's the gangster.
That's like
so gangster, right?
Dog, that's way better than your boy Tekashi.
Yeah. Tekashi was out there.
Tekashi got his jaw loose. That's
just the crazy part to me. It's like how people can how can anybody even be like, oh yeah, no, he's not guilty when you watch this stuff and you could see with your own two eyes that nobody's saying a word.
Nobody.
But you could see it.
Yeah.
And they still have the balls to be like, he didn't do anything.
Right.
No, he didn't.
Right.
Nobody talked.
No, but this is the America that we live in. This is America,
because they picked
bro.
him and they don't want to hold that L.
This is America, my man. Nonetheless, in America, we have this lovely thing called music. All right.
For real, let's go.
Let's get back to the music because that just took us. Whew.
It was funny to watch.
I knew this was gonna go over well because it's just important that we talk about things like this. I got some more that I'm gonna bring up politically. I'm actually we're gonna be doing some religious speaks too, because I'm really open to all religions. I mean, my choices are my own choices, but I listen to all.
Yeah,
I listen to everybody because I love it all. Like, because it doesn't matter how you package love to me, man. So it's all good. So let's get some love in the building, right? Matter of fact, These Arms by Luke James. These Arms by Luke James. Because once you get in these arms, you're going to get stuck. I'm just saying. I'm just Henry, man. I do it like none other. But I do it wonderfully. We just chilling. Yeah.
Just chillin', just chillin'.
I feel it coming on. I feel it getting strong, getting so hot. Hitting this round. Our bodies intertwine. A different kind of high. Baby, your love's hitting a boom. So sugar, tease me, please me, girl, do what you do. I love the view. I just wanna kiss and touch and feel all over you, baby, 'cause when you're in these arms of mine, I'll hold you tight every night. When you're in these arms of mine, I'll do it right, do what you like. When you're in these arms of mine, I'll hold you close, never letting go. I'm talking about these arms of mine. Feel so divine in these arms of mine. No. Your lips are soft and wet. Can't wait until I get every breath of you. I feel the power rise. I know what's on your mind, baby. Yeah, I can feel it too. So sugar, tease me, please me, girl, do what you do. You know I love you. I just wanna kiss and touch and feel all over you, baby, 'cause when you're in
Heard you're getting married. Getting low. Everybody said. Getting low. Greatest man alive. Getting low. I've been told. You never show. You never show. Bought yourselves a diamond. Getting low. Finally getting paid. Getting low. Buying people's silence. Getting low. They're afraid. You never show. You never show. Concentrating violence. It works. It can get you so far. End up feeling worse. It's cold and you're left with no one. I love the way your heart had no room. Loving what your heart becomes. Even when you smile, you're so cruel. Loving what your heart becomes. Remember when my hands they turn blue. Loving what your heart becomes. I love the way your hair with no fruit. Loving what your heart becomes. What your heart becomes. What your heart becomes. How we getting light out here in LA. Tryna be the man you need every day. You never show, you never show. But right now, I didn't like the way. It's hard to stay inspired. Stay away. And struggling in darkness, it works. It can get you so far. But digging in the dirt, it gets old. Then you're left with no one. I love the way your heart had no room. Loving what your heart becomes. And even when you smile, you're still cruel. Loving what your heart becomes. Remember when my hands they turn blue. Loving what your heart becomes. Love the way your hand with no food. Loving what your heart becomes. What your heart becomes. What your heart becomes. Gathering a circle, dropping to a knee, praying for forgiveness from, begging please, clapping like we mean it, and nothing's ever changed. Everything about it always stays the same. I love the way your heart had no room. Loving what your heart becomes. Even when you smile, you're still cool. Loving what your heart becomes. Remember when my head turned blue. Loving what your heart becomes. Love the way your hand no food. Loving what your heart becomes. What your heart becomes. What your heart becomes.
It's me and you, baby, I love you. Used to be the kind of nigga never wanna settle down. Cause you changed me, baby. 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 Yeah, you changed me, baby. Said I'll never settle down. I met you, girl, look at me now. Cause you changed me, baby. I'll be a player for life. Just switch that all up in one night. talk, I listen. Sexing all in the kitchen, breaking all of these dishes. Your crib or my bed, it don't make a difference. I'm looking on your body, girl, I'm feeling on your booty. Know you really wanna do the nasty. Girl, I love it when you get on your knees. You make me disappear like magic. Girl, you don't even know all the bitches I let go. For you, ain't no sense in front. When you know I got a thing for you, baby. Need you, baby, I love you. Used to be the kind of nigga that won't settle down. Cause you changed me, baby. All the things I used to be, I ain't no more. You changed me, baby. Cause you changed me, baby. Shorty, you're the change that I've been hoping for. You changed me, baby. Oh yeah, you changed me, baby. Settle down and settle down. I'm with you, girl. Look at me now. Cause you changed me, baby. I'll be a player for life. Yeah, all up in one night. Oh, baby. Ain't no sense in front. No, I got a thing for you. Ain't no other girls in mind. It's me and you, baby. I love you. Used to be the kind of nigga that won't settle down. Never wanna settle down till the day that cause you changed me, baby.
You know, I've been all over the world, man. I had really gave up on this shit, you know. I finally met a girl to do for me, though. Shit. It's crazy. It's like a dream. Think I got me one.
Just chillin', just chillin', just chillin'.
Yes, 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 yes. And we're back. We're back. So after These Arms by Luke James, we had Get Low by James Vincent McMorrow. Very dope track. Also, that was followed by You Change Me by Jamie Foxx featuring Chris Brown. That was a great track, too. Jamie Foxx actually takes a while to come out with a project, but
He does, though.
when he does,
Quality.
it does not disappoint. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. The news is over.
Can you think of anybody who's more talented than Jamie Foxx?
As in all around?
All around.
He's got acting, singing, comedy.
I can't think of anybody. I used to be able to say Will
He's not-
Smith
and
is
he
better,
plays instruments.
but Will Smith hasn't came out with any music in the
Will
past.
Smith doesn't play instruments either.
I think he might be one of the most talented people on the planet.
On the planet. I'll give it to him. I'll give him a nomination.
He'll always be Wanda to me.
Yeah, that's crazy. Isn't that amazing how many
Rock
guys
your
have really
world.
dressed up as a woman in Hollywood?
Who's gonna rock
I can't
your
do it,
world?
bro. I can't do it.
Oh, Wanda.
I can't do it. With the wand.
If you would have told me
What?
back in the 90s when Wanda was blowing up that this guy was going to be the most talented man on the planet, I'd be like, you're out of your mind.
You would have called bull crap.
I would have.
Call BS on that one. I would have to agree.
Yeah.
'Cause I didn't really anticipate him like that.
I didn't think he would ever do half of what he's done.
True.
So props to him. Shout out to
Shout out to Jamie Foxx.
Shout out to Jamie Foxx.
Jamie Foxx doing the doggone thing. You know what I mean? That's what's dope, man. But yeah, man, he never disappoints with the album
No, he
because
really
his
don't.
albums always come like
Super
super
solid.
correct, super correct. Because he plans it out so perfectly. Like he knows music, he knows what sounds good, and he's like, nope, that doesn't sound good. Not putting it out, but that sounds great. Let's do it. Which is how it's supposed to be. That was quite refreshing. But yeah, man. What you got coming up? Anything?
You know what? Matter of fact, this Saturday at the Pegasus, we got a rap competition.
Rap competition?
Yeah, just for rappers. Like, if winner gets $100.
$100.
I'm going to be a judge, as well as Smooth and Two Tone. We're all going to be judges.
Yeah.
I don't know how much. I don't know if there's an entry, but I do know winner gets $100. I am a judge. If you come with your background vocals, not your background, but your mains, I will clown you.
Thank you.
I'm going to clown you.
Please.
You better not come with anything
bring
other
a
than
show track.
bring us a show track.
If you don't know what a show track is, go
Then
to
you
your
shouldn't
producer.
be doing it.
First off, you need to slap your producer
Yeah.
first. Then you need to ask him to go ahead and get you a show
Yes,
track.
have a performance copy. is
Show
what
track.
they-
Let's
yeah,
define it. Let's
yeah,
define it.
Show track, performance copy.
Show/performance track. Show/performance track is your track, your song, minus the lead vocals. Why do we do that? Because you on stage with the microphone are the lead vocals.
Thank you.
That's the show. Let's get it together, guys.
Yeah.
That's all. we
Also, winner gets $100. Best dressed ladies, just being there, being cute.
ask. Best dressed lady.
Best dressed lady, you will get $50.
Come on.
Just to show up and be
Just
cute.
to be beautiful in the building.
You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Poet. Be at Pegasus this Saturday. Before the show kicks off, we're gonna do Chop It Up with Star Shear.
Okay. Chop it up with Star.
We'll do that live, and then we'll kick the show off. And
Okay.
hey, best performance wins. So don't play with me.
$100.
I've been in this game long enough to where I can start making fun of y'all.
$100 that must have a show track. Let's get it together,
Yeah,
guys.
if you have a show track, you're not getting nothing from me. I will give
Just
you zero.
Get it together. It's really easy.
It's really not.
It makes your whole show so much easier.
Yeah.
I promise you. It makes your show easier if you have a show track.
Big facts.
You know? And plus it impresses people.
Yeah.
Because then they can hear the lyrics.
Exactly.
Instead of you jumbling it up because your timing is off.
Yep.
And even if your timing is off and you're the lead vocal, guess what? You're the lead vocal. Nobody
Exactly.
cares. Nobody knows the difference. It's your song. Isn't that cool? Anyway, I had to learn that over a long time.
Yeah, it takes a. I mean, a
A
lot of
long
people
time.
don't have people telling them, "Hey, this is how you should do
This
it."
is the right thing. That's the wrong thing. You're right.
Yeah.
There's a lot of yes people in people's
So I
camps.
figure if I do with British accent, it sound a lot better.
A lot better.
It's like it's, you guys hear this. I hear you with the lead vocals on the track. It's absolutely disastrous.
Yes, it's
We give
dishonorable.
you 0
even.
out of a 10.
Yes. I would have to put you in the preposterous
So-
pile.
Exactly.
Yes.
I like that. The preposterous
the
pile.
preposterous pile.
We will move your performance to the preposterous pile.
And throw your CD in the dung pile. I said dung.
Do not leave your CD around me, for I will just take the case and break weed upon it.
Oh, sorry. Oh, no, I was going to say use it as a coaster, but
Nah.
my man said.
We will break weed upon your CD case.
My goodness.
Just do not
The
leave
many uses of CD cases.
before I leave.
Like taking ice off of your windshield in those lovely cold
If
states.
you leave, after I leave, you will see your music CD and cover on the ground.
Jeez. That's like going to the club and you come out the club like, you know, a little bit late, 2:50, 3 o'clock, and you see all the flyers on the
All the
ground
flyers
from
that-
whoever plastered the parking lot.
Yeah.
And how many actually wasted flyers are on the ground.
Yep.
It's the worst feeling ever.
It is. It really, especially you're the one that put all the
And
flyers
you
out there.
look at the ground after, like, man, should I pick them up? Or like, then it starts raining.
Did I
They're
just
all ruined.
waste my time? Yes.
And money.
Yeah.
That's what I think of. Is money. People don't realize how much money it takes to actually like
Yeah. It's a lot of work.
advertise. But at the same token, you know the key to advertising? It's where you advertise. Because if you don't advertise correctly, if you don't advertise worthwhile, you're just getting
Yeah, throwing away money.
You're just giving money away. So know what you're doing. Know who you're doing it with. Shout out CJ Queen. What's up, bro? Yeah, you made it on time, man. We ain't done yet till 10. You got to listen to the music on Spreaker. The link is in the description. Other than that, we just talk about some politics, talk about some things going on in the city, bringing some awareness to the Bahamians that still need donations, bringing awareness to the cemetery on MLK, where we got some people that we actually have some World War I veterans and African American veterans at that for a cemetery that they're trying to find who is going to run it because nobody wants to run it after a gentleman that was caring for it died. So that's the break. Nope. Yeah. Oh, we also talked about Mr. Corey Lewandowski, the president's fantastic campaign manager, whom is going for the U.S. Senate and also was in front of the House Judiciary Committee yesterday and commenced a lovely tobacco that will live in infamy forever. Because he really, really, really gave them a lot of crap and a very hard time. I've never seen a more professional witness taking apart every person that came at him. It was hilarious. It's crazy. Like, he couldn't be black. That's all. That's my take on it. He couldn't be ethnic in any way to pull off what he pulled off today. Dead serious. This is America.
Big facts, though.
I'm just saying. Nonetheless. So, it's 9:51. What we're going to do is we're going to play some more music, man.
Holy crap, already?
Yeah, man. We've been talking a lot. We've been talking a whole lot today.
It was that...
It was that intense, man.
Yeah.
It was that intense.
It was Lewandowski.
Mr. Lewandowski, man. He brings it out of you, right?
For real.
All right. So what I'm going to do is... So just like Mr. Lewandowski brought that out of us, I'm a
It's a little bit exotico.
Hold on, we go
as well.
This is as risque as I get, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna play the song "Pull Out" by Vito. Song called, yeah, that's exactly what he's talking about. But
is it really?
Dude, you got to listen to the lyrics, dude.
I'm gonna now.
Listen to the lyrics. I promise you will not be disappointed.
Oh,
ladies and gentlemen, you can go on Spreaker and actually listen to the song. Everything is legit there. Nobody can stop it. And later Spotify, iHeart, Google Podcasts, all that good stuff. This is Pull Out by Vito. We just chilling. Yeah, we're just Henry. Yeah.
Just chillin'.
It's Vito, baby. Yeah. In too deep, got you weak at the knees. Might not come to my senses in time. It's now or never, baby. Might put it all on the line. I thought I had my mind made up until I had your legs raised up. Music low with this liquor in my cup line. You make it hard for me. You know how to pull all my cards, you see. You know how I like it, mind control. I don't even wanna fight it. You gon' make me start a family. Make an honest woman, not you meet the family. Might risk it all. Then wait on that latex. Say in your latex. I don't wanna pull out, babe. Don't make me pull out, baby. Right now it's feeling like the best option. Can't let another nigga take my spot. Lock you down, take what's mine. So I go down, take my time. Ooh, I taste your love, your overflow. Leave you with a piece of my soul. Judgment cloudy, so deep I can barely speak. The deeper that I sink, it makes it hard to think. I might risk it all and give you my all, and wait on that latex. Say in your latex. I don't wanna pull out, babe. Don't make me pull out. Hit it with your body, that's a cold combination. Gotta slow it down, about to come hard racing. I might risk it all and give you my all, and wait on that latex. Say in your latex. Damn, I didn't pull out. didn't pull out. And I didn't pull out. Oh.
Just chillin'. Just chillin'.
Bruh.
I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, music takes you in any direction you want to go, bro.
Can you imagine? But I want to meet a girl who makes you feel like that to where you have to write a song like that.
There's a lot of them. There's a lot of them. But see, here's the thing. There's so many of them, but the average amount, or should I say the percentage of those that are actually like genuine in being that's the quandary.
Yeah.
Because out of that the percentage is like 30%, 25% that are actual genuine people. Because genuine people are not genuine part of the time. They're genuine all of the time.
Facts.
And especially if this person, because you're dating should not just to pass time. This is an actual event. This is a journey towards marriage. That's what it's supposed to be. We've lost sight of courting. I use the word courting.
Oh.
Who knows what that is? Nobody knows what that is. You ask a millennial what is courting, and they probably gonna say, oh, when you cross over somebody real bad and they just break their ankles and hit the court. Is that what courting is? No.
Or when you got to be at court.
Or at 8 o'clock. You got to be there 8 a.m.
Courting, man.
Make sure you in there before 8:30 when they call your docket. Yes, definitely not what we're talking about. Courting, where you go to this girl's father, if he's there, which he should be, right? Right. Chillers, chillettes. You as dads, you should be there, right? Anyway, because I know I am. Putting up with what? To do what? I will be there. I promise you. I promised them before y'all, so I don't even got to promise y'all. I promised them. I am daddy. I can't go anywhere. It's the best thing ever happened to me. What were we talking about again?
Courting.
Thank you. So courting is it's a lost art. And also within courting comes conversation, as in, like, my first question to a woman is, do you believe in God? Yeah. It needs to be a quick and firm yes. Because if you don't, we have started off unequally yoked. We cannot. This is going to be a short party. How about that?
For real.
It's not going to last long. This is not going to be a series. This is going to be a one-hitter quitter. Call me what you want. I'm just saying. I leave it to people to make adult decisions. Now, as we come upon the top of the hour where we are, where we have to part.
The parting hour.
It is such sweet sorrow.
I have C. Renee's album that you have.
Do you?
Yes, so you can pick a
so
song.
So can we shout out C. Renee?
I have all the album.
Hold on.
The Love After.
Let's do come on. Let's do No Love in the Club. Do we want to do that? Hold on. You got Change, you got Love After. No, let's do Love After. Gotta do Love After.
Boom.
Let's do it. As we excuse me. Oh, we could play this. We could play this loud on live. This C. Renee, she gave me permission to play this song. So Facebook can't say nothing.
Facebook don't care.
Facebook can't say nothing.
You can be C. Renee can literally be on Facebook with you.
We're playing her song, man.
Saying I give this man permission
to play my song.
That
she owns. She get
you know what Facebook's gonna say?
You know what?
It's just Henry.
Let's not test the waters today.
No, we will. We'll play it.
We'll play it. We'll play it loud. We'll play it so the live
loud and play it proud.
Everyone, we here at Just Chillin' want to make sure everyone understands that we are on an everlasting, never-ending journey to better ourselves. Therefore, it just naturally betters our community, which betters our nation, which betters our lives together. All right? Let's all think positively because let's do it out of love. Because if you don't, you're a lump on the log, kid. You're gonna get left. But nonetheless, there's always love after. Renee says, and we say, good evening.
Just chillin'. Just chillin'. Just chillin'.
The sun will come out again. Come out again. No sleep last night for you. The loneliness has got you, and now you're feeling blue, wondering what if and why is this your life? You look back on what you just went through and cry. Shake it off, girl. Shake it off, girl. You're grieving, that's a start. But take care of your heart, cause when he's gone, he's gone. That much is true. But don't worry, God got somebody out there for you there. The struggle and the strain, the heartache and pain, the tears turn to rain. But that's love after. Don't let it be in vain. The clouds won't remain. The sun will come out again. Brother, I know you're tired, running to the wrong one instead of Mrs. Right. Now look at you.